So we're still live on Facebook. Kang, how awful.
Oh, we feel awful now. We feel like criminals.
Yeah, people are saying it's because of Scylla.
Scylla. That's because we said she looked like a llama. It's coming back to us.
Let me see if I can get us back online. So bear with us, Facebook people.
We'll just try and get our friends off YouTube back. I think, they're coming back in.
I'm just going to
see
how we do. Let's see if we can get back online.
Well, we won't play that again then.
Oh no, what an annoying thing to happen.
Can you click that? It says restore chat.
Let's see how we get on. So hopefully everyone that's in YouTube is going to whiz along and try and find us over here.
Oh no, people are coming in, are they? Is that what it is?
You're still on Facebook. I was doing well on that round. Let's see how we get on.
Because why are they writing here if we've been stopped?
Because they're still writing on that old video.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jason, thank you. We should be back on YouTube right now. So it should be live again. We've just got to get the chat working, which is a little bit troublesome at the moment.
Technical didgeridoo that Jamie has to do with links and clicks and copies and clicks.
But we're live again. We'll see how we go.
It's so sick because we're not making any money out of this.
We're back on, but there's a few people there. There's not as many people there. Dave Spears is in, Thomas is in, Ellen Carmichael's in. If I can get the chat working, then we can definitely sort of say hello to everyone. But we're still live, so let's keep going. So we have Diana Dawes, and with Diana Dawes is Diana Dawes' husband.
But on the programme, they just called
Lake.
him. They called him Mr. Diana Dawes, didn't they?
Yeah. But yeah, that's. Let me just get this. Copy that.
Copy and paste. Clicky and paste. You've already clicked apply, haven't you?
Yeah. Like hopefully people are joining us, still joining us. We'll just keep going. So Diana Dawes and Alan Lake.
Yep. That
is Mr. and Mrs. Lenny Bennett. You get a point for both of them.
And if you get a point for her real name, well, good on you. I've got no idea.
So yeah, Mr. Lenny Bennett and his wife, Mrs. Lenny Bennett.
Let's call her Jenny Bennett.
We'll just go back. Anyone who's joining us, that's who you missed, I think. Let's go back.
So we had Diddy David.
Going right back. Diddy David Hamilton.
Guess number one.
Wincy Willis. Irene Handel and Frankie Howard. Diana Dawes and Alan Lake. Mr. and Mrs. Lenny Bennett. Mr. and Mrs. Kenny Dalglish. Do you get a point for everyone you're getting? Every name you've got, you get a point. This is Wendy Padbury and Melvin Hayes.
And were they married?
Yeah, you'll get if you got Mr. and Mrs. Melvin Hayes, you get points.
The look on her face.
So that is Mr. and Mrs. Melvin Hayes. Wendy Padbury, if you got her name, brilliant. It's getting trickier now. This is Barbara Kelly.
Now, somebody sent us a link to an old
Punchlines
clip of Punchlines of the same year, would you believe? And Barbara Kelly was on that.
We have a feeling that this was filmed in like the studio next door to where they did Punchlines. Because Wincy was in it, Barbara Kelly was in it, Lenny Bennett was in it.
Diana Dawes was in it.
Yeah, so I think they just all popped over.
Diddy David Hamilton was in it.
Biggins just effed off home, I think.
He must have been Panto.
Now, big bonus points if you've got to hit these, because this is getting harder now.
Now, I knew that was Sally James from Tiswas, but I thought her husband was somebody famous.
No, but it's Mr. and Mrs. Sally James.
He looks a little bit like Alf Roberts' wife.
So Spencer Carter says Barbara Kelly played Zoe in Doctor Who. I think you mean Barbara Kelly. Yeah, Wendy. So Wendy Padbury, sorry. Wendy Padbury, Mrs. Melvin Hayes was Zoe in Doctor Who, not Barbara
Not
Kelly.
Barbara Kelly.
Barbara Kelly was, Jason Darcy said she was on What's My Line all the time.
And that's not Renee Roberts, it's Mr. Sally James.
So yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Sally James. Now, did you spot in the background, big bonus points if you spotted, Mr. and Mrs. Bill Oddie. Bill Oddie from the Goodies there with his wife, Mrs. Bill Oddie. So there we go.
They must have cut his joke.
Yeah, maybe. He's got issues, isn't he?
He's a bit grumpy, isn't he?
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Bill Oddie. Now, big points here if you got that this is Bernie Flint.
Lovely name, but who the hell's that?
Who's Bernie Flint?
Is he a sportsman?
Someone here might write down. No, I think he's a singer.
I think Wincy's thinking, like, she's sort of paired up with him. I think she might, her look might be
She might have.
Her look might be in that night.
She might have copped off with him. Anything goes at Scylla's parties. Now,
there is a few more to note.
We have.
But they weren't really shown.
Peter Gilmore.
Now, who's he? Is he
Actor.
Actor.
Peter Gilmore.
And I'm sure you're wondering who the one with the headband is.
That is Pearly Gates.
Who was also on the episode of Punchlines.
She is. And Pearly Gates is with a man there with a bow tie on who is uncredited. So he's at Scylla's party, but he's uncredited.
He's with Pearly Gates, is he?
Bernie Flint was a comedy singer. Cy Slimbo will announce how many of these people are dead. I think a lot of them are dead.
Oh, a lot of them are the bridge.
I don't think Dalgleish, Mrs. Dalgleish, Wincy Willis are dead. Pearly Gates is alive. Melvin Hayes?
Yeah. Oh, I think he's gone, yeah. And I think the sad thing is that Dinah Dawes and Alan Lake both died the year after.
Just after, yeah.
Because she died of cancer and he took his own life, didn't he?
Bernie Flint won Opportunity Knocks. Peter Gilmore was in the Aneden line. And, of course, let's not forget...
Our Bobby!
Our Bobby was also at Scylla's party. Will Reeves has just said then, do we get a point for Bobby Black? You do. So, Scylla's party, you had 21 points there. 21 names. Massive apologies for
breaking the rules.
The technical cock up with YouTube. I have no idea that
Caroline said, is there a point for Scylla?
That I didn't put a point for Scylla because it's Scylla's party and she leaves the party. So she's not at her own party.
I'm not happy about her being rude to people, though. That's really shocked me.
Yeah, Richard Bobbins Duffer says at least Bobby talked to cabin crew. So apparently you had to talk through Bobby to Scylla Black in cabin crew. I bet she was in first as well.
Oh, isn't it awful when you...
I bet she turned left when she got on the plane.
Isn't it awful when you end up like that?
So how did you do at Scylla's party? How many points did you get? So Jason got 10.
Will Reeves got 4.
Kate Southworth got 10. Andrew got 15.
Marcy got 12.
Hey, well done, Marcia.
David Morsey got 11.
Andrew Chapman 15. Woofit got 4. Claire got 7. Thomas got 5.
Lisa Driscoll got 10.
Jason Darcy's happy to announce that Melvin is still with us. We're still waiting on Wendy Badbury.
Will Reeves said that Scylla loves shepherd's pie.
Zoe got 10.
Caroline got 11.
Nibbles
Alex
and
got
Bubbles
6.
10.
Melanie got 12. Annie McDonald at the farm got 10.
Fizz got 10. Jillaby Neil. Miranda got 7. Tricky. Andrew Gunn loves how Scylla just leaves. She leaves and she sings a song.
Richard Bobbins got 13. Cindy got 3. Neil got 15.
And Bernie Flint was nasty to him when he was 6.
Oh.
Learnt it at Scylla's party, no doubt.
I bet that was a right party, that was. Everybody even rude to each other.
Wendy Padbury's still alive, currently doing the convention circuit.
And I've heard that Mrs. Bennett can be right, which she wants to be.
Oh no, Paul Atkinson has heard that Victoria Wood was the same.
What?
You had to speak to her through an aide.
She was shy, though. Victoria was shy.
I served Victoria Wood at the bookshop in the South Bank
Centre.
Centre. And I did say, you're such an inspiration to me, especially growing up. And she sort of thanked me, but she was a little bit awkward about it. But she wasn't rude.
Scylla's not shy.
No, Scylla's up herself. Timmy Alexis Carrington Ward got 9 points. Timmy, I bet you loved that round, apart from us getting booted off the YouTube.
Now, I was going to show you the clip again.
We can't show it
to
again.
show you how Irene Handel was really freaked off. But you look it up.
Yeah, we can't play it again.
No.
How annoying that we got booted off. Honestly, we'll have a strike against our name now. Spencer got 15. Neil Sandwell's nan gave Bernie short shrift. Now, Neil is in Blackpool, if I'm right. So I wonder if Neil's nan got spat at by Scylla the llama. Let's find out.
And Richard Bobbins Duffer said Scylla couldn't sing. True story.
Sice Limber says Bill Oddie's got depression, but no wonder, because Scylla put him at the back of his party.
And didn't publicise his joke. Andrew Stoll got 15.
Good. So what you need to do now, guys, is tot up your points and let us know how you've done. We're going to hand back to the phone room because hopefully they've been inputting all of your scores.
And also they've got in touch with YouTube to apologise for our misdemeanour.
Yeah. So let's find out. So they're like tot up your scores, but we'll find out because the girls should be able to announce the winner!
Waste not, want not.
He didn't tell me about the squeaky door.
Well, there we go.
Oh, them girls.
We can't get the staff. So how did you do? It should be a total of 90 points.
Now, Alex Clark's made a good point. He said there was no Bob Carroll G's or Gordon Burns.
No.
Now, they're going to be offended, aren't they?
Yeah. Was it surprise time 83?
I think it was.
So out of 90, how have you done? Ellen Meadows 43 out of 90. Joanne Gray 33. Helen 60.
Will Rees 50.
Woofit 28 altogether. Anthony Berry, just in case, 51. Lisa Driscoll 35. Melanie Fairley 49. 66
For Richard Bobbins Duffer. 52, Jason Rigby. Martin Golden Spence 53. 46 for Zizi. Spencer Carter 66. Caroline 54 altogether.
57 for Miranda Busy Earl. Nibbles and Bubbles 70.
Well done, Nibbles and Bubbles.
Fizz 43. Nibbles and Bubbles, we must have bubbles in Scarborough.
Nigel Allen TC 57. David Morsey 51.
BG Bear's writing about lube, and I don't know what it's in reference to. Might be Scylla. Kate Southern 44. Claire 45.
Cindy said
30.
28 FFS.
Gilla B got 5 out of 90, but she had a blast, or he had a blast. Andrew 58.
Mark Mondaman. Oh, he's gone. He's gone outside.
And gone.
Come back. 36 for Mark.
Kate Riding 44. Andrew Storr 52.
My eyes.
44 for Alex Stewart Johnson. I'm looking at over here. I've got 45 Claire.
56 and a half for Alex Clark.
Dave Moore, I didn't get 90, but he is identifying as the winner.
Anthony Berry 57.
Dave S, not even written his number down. Z Him got 69. Jason Darcy 34, but missed the first 2 rounds.
Karen Avery got 7.75. Then I said Carol Scott then. Carol Irene Croft said 31.
Karen Avery 7.75. Marilyn Towie only 20. Only came in for the last 20 minutes or so. Marilyn, give yourself 20 bonus points for reading Mr. Pink Whistle's Party.
To your grandchildren.
Andrew Chapman, the wife got 31. Dan Spears, such fun, 42. Ellen Meadows puts it all down to 3 little words. We're all winners.
Which we are.
We are all winners. Guys, I hope you've had a blast. I apologise for our internet going down, Scarborough cables. And I also apologise for breaking the law and showing Scylla Black out of copyright.
Twice.
Yeah, I think it's playing it twice is why we got really told off. Charlie Mitchell got 942, but has had a lot of Tia Maria. So, again, like, it sounds weird asking for a tip after we've effed up twice, but remember, it's dead easy to throw like £2 in our hat, and the money goes to only like the technical equipment that we use to get better and better at this, but things like the wigs, so we can get better at wigs,
and possibly for YouTube fines.
Yeah, and YouTube fines, paying Silla's money off. But honestly, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We've got a bit more alcohol to drink, so we're going to have a lock-in. If you want to hang out.
An online lock-in.
We're going to have our little lock-in. I'm going to put the tip button. Can I do that? Copy. Over here. Yeah, if you've enjoyed it, what you need to do is share this with your friends. Tell your friends who we are. Let them know that we exist. Click thumbs up and leave comments and share our videos. Leave us a tip, because we're only as good as we're good if no one watches us, but we're only as kind of successful with your guys' help.
And there is still time if you want to purchase a calendar. We do have a few left. We can get them in the post this week to you. They're £12.99, and that's on our website, which is
theisolationcreations.com. www.theisolationcreations.com. And I think you just click a couple of links and a couple of buttons, and you can buy a calendar with credit card, PayPal, debit card, everything. Honestly, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to play... I'm not going to play Scylla again. I was going to play Scylla again to leave you all.
No,
we'll get blocked again. So I'm going to play just like the...
Have a cracking Christmas. La 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 la.
I'll just play the opening again, and then we'll be back afterwards for kind of the informal lock-in.
So have a little gypsy's kiss, have a drink, and we'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for joining us. Bye. We'll see you in a minute.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I seem to run out of coffee.
You can be anything you want to be there.
You can see anything you want to see there.
There's excitement in the air for you and me there. Fancy free there. Take your family there. But you've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. You'll be what you want to be. See what you want to see. 7 holes the key there. Be there. Got to be there.
Just you and me there. You just got to be there. Be there. The time is now. Be there.
You've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. Be what you want to be. See what you want to see. There'll be you and me there. Be there.
Hello, customers. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Pack up and piss off.
Oh,
hey,
loves. Honestly.
Oh, I feel I've been slapped on the wrist by YouTube.
I'm going to go for a wee-wee.
He could have done that during the film.
No, but you wouldn't know what buttons to press.
I wouldn't know what buttons to press. So I hope you've enjoyed that little bit of fun, little quiz. And let us know what your plans are for the rest of the Christmas, Twixmas, and what you're doing for New Year. If you're doing anything for New Year. We'll just have a quiet one, most probably. Jamie, me, and little Pegs. Night, Thomas. Thanks for popping by. Thank you, Nigel. Thanks to you. Good night to you and Happy New Year. I don't know what buttons to press, Deeks. It's got this little didgeridoo thing over here, which I'm not allowed to touch in case I break it. He's got it all programmed. He's like Mr. Blofeld from Doctor Who. He's got a little thing.
From Mr. Blofeld from Doctor Who?
No, Mr. Blofeld from Dr. Bond.
Oh, honestly.
Oh!
We're so sorry that it would like loads of technical fuck-ups. How annoying.
Can't say that word ups.
I know. YouTube will ban us for swearing. Anyway. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for your friendship, basically. Because honestly, it feels like we're hanging out with friends. All the little names we see.
We've been looking forward to this all day, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Gorgeous to see my best friend Caroline is in, who I've known since I was about 13. Erica and Deacon is in, who we acted with in 1999.
Oh,
She
Annie
still wants to be
Annie
friends with
Sanderson's
us.
been in.
Well, Annie Sanderson chirps
Oh, she
up
was
now.
quiet. Bray wants to know what our internet provider is. I think it's Coco the Clown, I think, tonight, isn't it?
We're with PlusNet Bray. Nibbles and Bubbles says it was been quiet for them. She was supposed to have my 2 over, but the Rona stopped my youngest in her tracks. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, fingers crossed. It'll be 6 or 7 days, and then you can get to see her or something.
Oh, what is it? And that's the annoying thing, isn't it? It's stopped a lot of people in their tracks.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people suffer from it at Christmas. That they've just caught it just before going to visit people, and everything's got to stop.
Yeah, and loads of friends are in shows, and shows are suffering anyway, but are just having to rely on understudies and swings, and everyone taking on different jobs. One of my best friends is in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and they're having to rehearse new casts every day and stuff, and because it's full of magic, it's really hard to do it.
Yeah, and our good friend the Dame
Bobby Crush
the Dame, he's had to pull out of his show, and he loves
so
Panto.
gutted.
He lives for Panto.
Paul Atkinson, you can get a calendar. They're on sale. So the website is www.theisolationcreations.com. Theisolationcreations.com. $12.99. That includes your postage in the UK. We'll sign them.
We pop it in the post, and you get it in a couple of days.
Yeah, they're fun. We're really chuffed with the calendar. We put a lot of effort into it. It's funny, and some of that money is going to go to a charity which supports anti-bullying. So
yeah, so if you support us, you're supporting the charity, and we'll diddle up their money and be giving them it in the new year.
Joanne Gray is celebrating her dog's adoptiversary today.
Oh.
A year ago today, she rescued her. Talking of which,
there's our little. We've got little Peggy. She was a little rescue.
Yeah, look how good she's been tonight.
We got her when she was 2.
So Peggy is now 11. So we've had her 9 years. But yeah, she was a little rescue dog. So she comes with all the issues that you'd imagine a rescue dog comes with, but also all the
she's
love.
such a good dog. She doesn't chew anything. She doesn't make a mess. And if she does anything, if we have to go out, like when we go out for a meal or something, and she has to go to the toilet in the house, she goes and does it on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, she does it on the rug in the bathroom as well. So she does it on a little we
mat,
leave like a little
bath
towel
mat.
down,
A bath mat.
puppy pads. And she does a little.
She knows to do it on
doings
that.
there. Timmy Alexis Carrington Ward. So Alexis Carrington, his Dex had corona over Christmas.
Oh no!
Oh, Alexa, did you catch me watching the other day? Alexis being shot in Benidorm.
he went onto a whole because you go on YouTube, you start going through what's it called, wormhole.
Little rabbit hole of stuff. I was watching Alexis cliffhangers, and one of them she gets shot by someone in the eaves of a TV studio who's aiming for Blake Carrington. Spoiler.
And we've been watching you, Nibbles and Bubbles.
We have. We've Nibbles and Bubbles have a
They have a
vlogging channel. We've not really
But we looked at your Liverpool trip.
We're vloggy virgins. We've not really seen vlogs before, and we're loving it because it's kind of like a little window into someone else's world, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we feel we
It's
know
nice.
you.
It's nice to see that people are going out doing stuff during these times. Making the most of it.
Yeah,
And it's nice to just sort of seeing what you're doing, what you're eating, what you.
BG Bear's been socially isolating before it was popular. Yeah, we're like that. New Year, it'll just be the 2 of us again.
Yeah, it is.
Let's have a look. Quiet Christmas for Fizz. Just me and my cat. I'm working the rest of the week NHS, but has the bank holiday off. Yay! Let's have a look. Oh, Joanne Gray's dog was used as a breeder. Now she's just a spoiled cuddle monster. Peggy's a teenage mum.
Well, she actually had babies before she was 1.
Yeah,
Poor little.
teenage mum. We don't know what happened to her bands.
My little bay. Thomas is still going about Chuckle Vision.
VG Bears
Chuckle
dogs
Vision.
are called Pants and Jack, and they're 14 this year.
Caroline said that her cat did a whoopsie on the bathroom floor right in front of the litter tray. Not in it, in front of it.
Did she give you eye contact while she was doing it?
Dirty protest. Now that is naughty. That is cheeky.
I'm having a look. It's still up. Size Limbo still upset about April Ewing being shot dead in front of Bobby in Paris. We're going to do a Dallas, but we keep saying it. We need cowboy hats, especially one
We need
that
a
fits
Stetson
this
that's going to fit this
big noggin.
melon. You know, you can buy them from Smithy's and fancy restaurants, but it'll just sit on my head like a party hat.
Nibbles Wobbles says we're very low tech. It just captures memories for yourselves. That's like the
But
big
that's
part
the
of
magic of it.
But what's lovely is that it is seeing someone else's adventures through their eyes, and someone who's so kind of we'll meet you, but someone who so sort of seems down to earth. It's just lovely to experience magic through someone else's eyes. It's given us loads of
and
ideas.
we've spotted those little plays you've been doing. Yes, we've seen those. They were very good, very good.
Philip Jacques Fortinbras, our New Year's resolution is to go out once a month to the theatre or a nice meal after the last couple of years. Yeah. Be really good. And then it's kind of putting money back in the industry, isn't it?
Yeah.
We for all my family's presents, I bought from little artisan makers. And it was because I want to kind of give like people money rather than the man the money.
Andy McDonald said we've made his Christmas. He's had a bad time. He had a hospital appointment on Christmas Eve.
Oh no.
He's not been very well on Christmas Day. He's only just getting better. So he's missed his Christmas dinner and he's not even opened his presents.
Oh, Andy.
Oh.
We will open them tonight.
We'll send you lots and lots of love. And we hope that tomorrow you get to open your presents. Let us know what you get.
Timmy Alexis Carrington Ward wants to be best friend with the QVC girls.
Oh, they love you.
Timmy, you'd be lovely as a little guest on QVC.
Wouldn't he?
Yeah, you could bring in a product. They'd love it.
Yeah. Bring yourself, yeah. Lovely.
We've had to meet him. We've had to meet him over the internet because of the road.
Oh, he's a lovely fella, isn't he? Yeah,
He's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. He's got a gentleman husband, but we don't mind that. Because
Has he?
Yeah.
He's homosexual, yeah.
I think she's a they, them. Anyway, what we're doing...
They're fluid, are they? They're fluid gendering, yes.
Lots of lovely messages coming in. We're sorry that we're missing them when we're messing around. Let's have a look. Nibbles and Bubbles have got a cockapoo called Jeff.
Oh, we've seen him.
Chloe, we have seen Jeff.
Cute on one of his walks.
Bray's got rescue dogs as well. Chloe and Chase, a maybe puppy farm.
Oh, they're little as well, aren't they, Bray? The little ones.
Terry Lampard has got beautiful cats called Tops, Yaw and Tuppence. They're 16 sisters going strong. Oh, thank you. Here we go. Spencer Carter. I've got two friends in Dear Evan Hansen at the moment. I really want to sing a song from it, but I can't think what there is. Waving through the window. Yeah, it's a musical. And they're broken with the uncertainty of it all. Met them for lunch yesterday. They're changing scenes daily. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? My friend Diane is playing Angela Lansbury in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and she's just on tenterhooks every day. Like, who's going to be in? How are they going to get it on show? And she's lovely girl. She loves meeting people. But she's had to say to people, I can't meet anyone at the stage door. Don't even come, because I'm going to have to be rude to you, because I've got to stay away from everyone to keep this show going.
Yeah, and you can't like kiss people or take photos or you touch their hands or...
We'd find it hard with all our adoring fans.
Oh, it'd be awful, wouldn't it? It'd be awful to sort of not to give somebody a cuddle.
Have you ever signed an autograph? Have we ever signed autographs for people?
Yeah, only daft ones when I was working at a museum.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they thought I was a famous star, didn't they?
Did you not have to sign autographs when people thought you were a monster truck driver?
No.
When Alan did a play around schools, all the kids thought he drove monster trucks.
Apparently, I
look
like a DJ on Lancashire FM who drove monster trucks, and all these girls were like obsessed with me, like, you know. And there was 2 men and 2 women in the cast, and all they were obsessed with, like, do you go out with each other? That was the only question they asked.
Have you
Do you go out? Who goes out with who?
I've had to sign. I had to when I popped up in Corrie. I'm only in it like a tiny bit. I got sent photos of myself. Do you remember?
Oh yeah,
like screen grabby photos
they
of
were saying,
myself.
"Can you sign this and send them back to me?"
Yeah, and they come through my agent. It was weird, and I had to sign them, and then it went back. And my friend Nina's done this as well. She pops up in a lot of stuff. She was in Doctor Who, and she's done EastEnders and all that. She gets sent photos of herself, and she signs them, and then she sees them pop up on eBay, and she loves watching how much they go for. They don't go for much.
Nibbles and Bobble said, if she met as an oldie, she wouldn't be able to give us a cockle. No.
Oh no, you wouldn't. We'd have to do that really uncomfortably awkward thing where people shake. I wouldn't do.
Nibbles and Bobbles, if I see an oldie, I'll just get 2 hands of bananas and give you a little cuddle with her.
Well, I don't get that shaking elbows thing. It just annoys me. I'd rather just go, oh hi, I can't touch you, but nice to meet you.
Oh, you can sit in my trolley and I'll give you a little ride in the car park.
We're big oldie huggers.
Yeah. We hug the staff, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we've got 30% off. Go, kiss a cockle.
Rain, thank you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Off you go. Thomas,
what pant are you seeing?
Thomas is adorable. Thomas joins us every week, and Thomas sends us lots of lovely messages, and Thomas goes to see panto after panto after panto after panto. Thomas is panto crazy.
It's his favourite time of the year, isn't it?
So Thomas, my friend Nina was in, now I can't remember what it's called. She was in Doctor Who, set around World War II, and it was about Daleks.
Does that help?
And she played one of the women who kind of pushed little tanks around. Like, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, don't you? Who pushed tanks around with sticks.
You know, when you're doing like a plan.
Yeah, she was in that.
Spencer Carter says he had somebody mail the radio station asking for a signed picture with the message, "Is shit, but my OCD means I need the full set."
Oh, Spencer.
Isn't that awful?
When I worked on Brookside, I nicked a few like floor plans, scripts, and some signed photos of Mandy Jordache. This is when I was like mates with Caroline. So Caroline will know why I did this because we were a bit mental. And then anyway, later on we sold them later. Caroline says she is in Victory of the Daleks. Her name is Nina De Cosimo. So if you can see if she was in that would be wicked.
Nibbles and Bubbles says that her drama group is called Banana Drama. Hey,
Have we done Banana Rama?
Banana Drama. No, it's Banana
Have we
Drama.
dressed up as Banana Rama though?
No,
yeah,
not
we
yet.
have. We have.
Oh,
We
have
dressed
we?
up as them.
Yeah, we look like somebody's mums.
We were gonna do Venus, the video of Venus. You know where I think Siobhan's got like big, like devil horns and stuff. So we were going to do that video as one of our spoofs, but they black up in it.
Do they?
Yeah, they played
Oh,
the
so 3
Supremes,
Degrees,
3
or-
Degrees or the Supremes. What year was I in Brookie? I was in Brookie.
20 years ago.
Yeah,
More than that.
I worked in Bar Brookie. Jackie Dixon ran it, and more than 20 years because it's before I met you.
Yeah.
95. Max was in it. Ollie was in it. The kids, the brother and sister that were going out with each other was in it. Andrew Store, just a short message to say what a great night it was. The quiz, the Gigglebox guest, Divinity, Peggy, the phone girls, plus all the comments, even the technical difficulties didn't spoil it. Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Oh, thank you. We aim to please.
Let's find out if it was Nina De Cosimo in that Daleks episode. Caroline, get Elliot on the case. Nina De Cosimo, was she in that Daleks episode? I think she was. She wore blue. Richard Bobbins Duffer managed to get hold of a Corrie call sheet with loads of phone numbers. Yeah, it has all the actors like phone numbers on it, doesn't it?
And if you sell them on, you get into trouble, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, because you have your name printed over the scripts.
Yeah.
So it's like your name is on them, so you can't sell them. Joanne Crab would love a banana handshake in Aldi. Joanne, are you from Scarborough? Let us know if you're a Scarbados person.
Which might mean we go to their Aldi.
We might do a little regional tour of Aldi's. Hang on, I'm missing some comments here. Paul McFarlane, may I wish you, Alan and Jamie, a happy and safe 2022 from Paul and Diane in Scotland. Thank you. Scotland, one of my favourite places. I worked offshore from Aberdeen a lot. I love it up there. Let's have a look. Lots of dog chit-chat going on. Roxy
So we said they got their
Silky.
Sasha back? He's back from the cat. I think it means cattery.
I have my beautiful Sasha boy back from the cattery tomorrow.
Oh.
Andrew Chapman, is there going to be any more from the Real Housewives of Scarborough? I would like to think it wasn't that successful. We thought it would go wild. But yeah, they might pop back up. Sice Limbo wonders if we would cuddle in Waitrose. Scarbados doesn't have a Waitrose.
They have a Marks and Spencer's, but not Waitrose.
Steve Watling's popped in with what is going to tickle Alan and also as a Sherry comment. Breaking news. Archaeologists digging at a pyramid in Egypt have found a mummy covered in chocolates and hazelnuts. They believe it to be a Pharaoh Rocher.
Rocher. Oh, monsieur, you're really spoiling us.
Did I meet Phil Redmond? No, I didn't. Doreen Corkill, didn't meet her. Christy Rogers, didn't meet her. Max told me to shut the fuck up. Karen Ethelston is late to the... Karen, we've had so many technical problems.
Oh, it's been a
You have to watch like
tonight.
3 videos to catch up on this one. Harry Cross. Oh, Harry Cross was amazing.
He was funny, wasn't he?
Jason Darcy says Harry Cross is dead.
Dead. Is Edna alive? Dead.
Caroline has confirmed Nina DeCosmo was in Victory of the Daleks. She played Blanche. Thank you, Doctor Who correspondent Elliot.
These banana handshakes are getting popular. So I think you go to Aldi, get some gaffer tape, get a hand of bananas, tape it on a broom handle, and give each other little cuddles.
And Beezy Bear is also mentioning Nina's in it. Fizz, of course you can have a cuddle in Scarborough. We want to do something live at some point, and we don't know how that'll look or what it'll look like. I think we're going to do a bingo night at some point live. I also think this one's going to do Divinity live at some point. So yeah, we've got.
Timmy Alexson Carrington Ward says, "Right, girls, he's off to walk Bosley, John."
John Bosley. Bosley's his dog.
I know, I've seen him on the internet. He's going to walk John Bosley before bed.
Cheery bye. Guys, if you've not watched Here She Is with Timmy Alexis Carrington Ward, then where have you been? It's on YouTube. Here she
has
is.
all sorts in her bed.
So funny. She interviews people in her bed.
One of my favourite was Sue Hodge.
Swodge. Yeah, Andy McDonald wonders, will we be introducing any new Gigglebox characters?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Clive and Gifford. I'm tempted to retire Clive and Gifford off.
Yeah.
And introduce someone new.
Yeah.
I think they've... You know how them old men that used to have the picture of breasts behind them on Gogglebox, the like kind of intellectuals,
Yeah,
they were written out
They start paying less and less.
for that sort of leathery Welsh woman and her husband that has a sore neck. We might write them out.
Yeah.
I think Tracy Ann wondered, asked, where was Bar Brookie filmed? So it was on The Parade, which was in Childwall. So it was very far away from the close. But yeah, I've seen that comment come through.
Nibbles and Bubbles says, "Thank you for keeping me company." She's off to eat a body weight in cheese before Chris, is he Nibbles?
He's Nibbles.
Before Chris Nibbles comes home. Oh, what does he do? Where has he been?
Goodbye. Eat that
Night-night.
cheese. We've got loads of cheese to eat.
Can you do a live show in a Scarbados theatre?
Well, that's what we're talking. So we are talking to the guys who run the Eat Me Cafe, which is a lovely cafe space that's in the Stephen Joseph Theatre. It's kind of their bar space, about doing something live there, because it's the nice theatre. We would there is also the YMCA. Don't really want to do it there, but there's also Woodend, which is like a community, like a really arty art gallery, coffee shoppy place. We might do something there. Anyway,
We just need a big room with some toilets, don't we?
yeah, we do. We just
And a bar.
Who knows what it would do? There is a play. There's a wonderful play called Queen of Bingo, which we've had our eye on for a while, and it's written for two guys, but they play old women that are running a bingo night, and I think it would work really well. But
Martin Sullivan says, have you done the Golden Girls? Have we done the Golden Girls?
yeah, we have. Golden Girls was one of our first ever videos, but then this year we mashed up.
People coming in. Yes, they have. They've done it. They've done a mash-up.
We mashed it up with the A-Team.
Mash-up.
So we imagined that the Golden Girls were the soldiers of fortune. And anyway, we made rocket launchers for the garden and hand grenades. And have a little look. It's fun.
Justin says would be brilliant at the Emi Cafe. Yeah, the idea is that a live bingo night where one of us comes out and dishes out the cards, and we have a bit of interaction with the
Bit of banter.
yeah, and we'll keep our eyes on certain people.
So it'd be like that in America. They do drag bingo, which is a big thing. So it would be along those kind of lines.
And
but we wouldn't be glamorous.
You'd be playing for horrific prizes, which is again
Bubble bath, maybe a no
bath
one's
salts.
LP.
And obviously there'll be lots of banter between the audience.
Oh,
and
there we go.
us.
Nibbles and Bubbles says they've done a few shows at Wood End. Bubbles has done a few shows at Wood End. There's an original theatre in the Round at the library. Oh wow,
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
know that.
In Scarborough Library or the library at Wood End?
Scarborough Library, I
Scarborough
think.
Library.
And also, this is so pie in the sky stuff, because we used to have a fringe theatre company. We're also in not talks, but we've mentioned it with Gemma, who I don't know if she's still here, who is to do with the Italian gardens, which are beautiful, and they are right on the kind of cliff edge here in the bays, so you get the sunset. There's like a theatre-y space there, open air, so we might even do
We just need good.
Shakespeare.
We just need good weather.
We might do some Shakespeare. Chichester Festival. Bingo night sounds fabulous. Yeah, it would be really fun. And we just need you all to come to it. We'd have to work out that we can get you all home on buses.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great life on the bus.
Questions? Sice Limbo wants to come to Wood End. The Sitwells used to own Wood End. So
I've heard of them.
famous
They're
Sitwell family.
characters, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're characters and a half.
We're not deleting any comments, Si. It's YouTube.
If you put rude words in, it deletes them.
Because we got raided a couple of times.
Somebody got
YouTube are in charge of.
Somebody got their comment
us.
removed because it said bulges in it. Isn't it stupid?
What's your favourite? Jason Rigby, the lovely Jason Rigby. What's your favourite recreation you've done?
What, video or photo?
I know which mine is straight away.
I like the QVC shopping channel girls.
Oh, you do, don't you?
Yeah, because we create that.
written it, yeah.
We have such little written down, and the stuff you see is a lot of it's just off the cuff banter, which I think is really quite magical.
I do well to not
Quite
laugh in
magic.
that, don't I?
Well, yeah.
My favourite recreation is Elaine Page, Barbara Dixon.
Oh yeah.
I know him so well because it was
Yeah.
kind of, because it was our first kind of really
First lip sync.
lip sync, but also let's really go for it and try and do it.
Yeah.
And so we shot through the banisters, we shot coming down the stairs, we built kind of the door window for them to look through. Alan made that hair for me. You should have seen the first hair he offered me as Elaine Page. It was like a small blonde bow lad.
He was but I was looking at the wrong Elaine Page.
I said I'm not wearing that.
I was looking at Elaine Page on Sky.
I said I want that massive hair. And so then I found a picture of him as Audrey Roberts in our Coronation Street
And he
thing.
went, "That one."
And I said I want that wig.
Dress it now.
big.
And I'll block the door.
Anyway, he did it. He just backcombed the shit out of it.
You've got 20 minutes.
Honestly, it's amazing. And that wig then became Sybil Fawlty in Fawlty Towers. But then, 2 weeks ago, I wanted it back, and within a minute, he made it Elaine Page again.
It's a good wig.
I love it.
It's a good wig. Oh, yes.
Justin Coates says, "Could we use the old prison for prisoner cell blockade?" Yeah, it's
Most
empty.
probably. Is it like a bin
We
man?
need we need someone who has keys, who has access to get in there. Here we go. Shari says Stephen Joseph Theatre started in the library.
Oh, did it?
So the Theme Joseph Theatre was in the library, so it's not in the round anymore, but it's an amazing space. I go to the library quite a lot.
We're going to have to have a word with them, aren't we?
I love it in the
Let's
library.
have a look round.
I was really quiet in the library. I went, can you tell me where? And the woman said, you don't have to be quiet in here anymore.
We're not old-fashioned.
Libraries should be noisy.
I'm going to get my one-man band out.
Jason Darcy she's in charge of the mucky comment.
Oh, she's been kicking people out.
Okay. So if there's anything, there are words that are banned because we banned a few words from comments.
Oh yeah, we're getting quite a few.
Because we were getting a lot of crap.
Yeah.
So we banned some words, so it might be blocked from that. Thomas says he would come all the way from Wolverhampton for a bingo night. Well, the thing is, Thomas, if the bingo night was a success,
We'd do it early, wouldn't we?
yeah, we would, but we would do it on, like, the dream is that we could do it on tour and come to, like, art centres and do, like, a really silly bingo night. The dream.
Yeah, come stay with you lot.
So Cathwell says, could we recommend a B&B with a nice sausage? We could. We just don't stay at the Grand Hotel.
No. We'll get Nibbles and Bobbles onto it, because they're the know-how, aren't they?
Well, they know cafes.
They know where to go and eat.
Stuart says the two nuns are fabulous when you can't help but laugh. I know we don't write anything that we create. Those sketches. So he makes me laugh all the time because I don't know what's going to come next. Justin Coates says there's a theatre in the round in the old Westwood building. We don't know what the Westwood building is.
What's Westwood building? We've been here 3 years. 2 years was COVID, wasn't it? So we haven't gone anywhere. People say things like, if we buy anything off Facebook Marketplace, we go, where are you?
They tell us we're
They
not
go
there.
Southcliffe. They go, where's that? I don't know. Can you bring it round to us?
Oh, Spencer says he'd come up from Essex. We'd come down to Essex. We've got loads of fans in Essex. I'd love to come down there again. Come on, guys. When is Isolation Creations the tour beginning? Paul, whereabouts in Scotland are you? So we'll come up.
We just need to go like in the middle of the country, don't we? And then
We just need to
we
come
just
to
across.
wherever any of you are, and then we rely on you to bring like your 20 members of your family. Justin Coates, Westwood is behind Tesco's.
Oh, is it that old-fashioned
Justin,
school?
Is it like for naughty boys?
Yeah, it looks like an old...
Is it like down the hill?
Is it where Miss Hannigan lives with all the girls?
Is it like if I walked Peggy down like a hill by a lake with swans? Tracy Ann Cannon's in Glasgow. I love Glasgow. I made a film in Glasgow. Give me clang. But I did. I made a film in Glasgow and I kept saying to my co-star, what is a Ned? Because they were all playing Neds. I kept saying, what is one? And then she took me out on the street and went, they're Neds. And I went, I see.
The woman from Take the High Road was in it, wasn't she?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Not Gwyneth Guthrie.
Let's have a look. Thomas says we'd be more than welcome to come and stay in Wolverhampton. Paul McFarlane's just outside Glasgow. We've just heard that we're big in Glasgow, so maybe we'll come to Glasgow. Justin is shouting yes, yes, yes at the TV. I think Justin, and I might be wrong. I think we met Justin and Eat Me.
Yeah, we did. Like
it's
Justin, and his fella. Yeah.
So it's the down the hill, and it looks like a sort
I've
of
seen it.
a scary naughty boys.
When I go
place.
to Tesco's, I go around the weird side bit, the walkway, and along the side of it you see that old building.
Yeah.
It always looks like an old orphanage or something.
Yeah. We can't perform there. It looks too rough for us.
Would
Can
we
you imagine
fit
our
it?
fans getting them to go down that
Would we
straight back
fit it?
alley? Cathwell says, my mum will make you good Scottish cakes if we come up to Fife.
You see, we don't drive, you see, so we can't like even get a minibus and drive around in that.
No, we have to do it all by... unless we can get someone to be our SM and tour up to drive a tour bus.
Yeah.
We'll sort it. We'll do it. We didn't sell enough calendars to take ourselves on tour.
We didn't sell enough calendars to buy a minibus and pay for a driver.
Charlie Mitchell's a licensed bus driver.
Look, it's all coming together. It's all fitting into place.
We'll bring the... I'm going to check what the dog's doing because she's squealing.
She'd be ploying with you. Don't give in. Oh, yes. A double-decker. You passed the test in an old double-decker. Perhaps we could...
Go down and let the dog out.
Okay. Perhaps we could do that, like Summer Holiday with Cliff Richards. Now, what Peggy will do now is he thinks she needs a wee. Well, she won't. She wants to go and chase a cat at the back of the garden. She does this every night about 11. She'll go out, bark at the cat. So she won't want to go to the toilet. Oh, Lisa, you grew up near Southend, moved to Ontario when you were 40. We always wondered where you were from over here, because you were over here for a bit, weren't you? Yeah. Mark also says he'll get some bingo dabbers. Oh yeah, we might not be able to provide them. No, we don't drive. No, we lived in London for about 25 years, and we never sort of seemed to need to learn, so we didn't bother. But coming up here, we've realised that perhaps one of us should at least try and learn, because there's so many lovely bits of Scarborough that we can't see because none of the buses go there, and the trains are a little bit. But yeah. Some people here talking about crafting with each other, which is quite nice. A lot of crafty people there. So we know where to come if we need anything crafty making. Yeah, I won't touch any buttons. No, he's left it all here. I don't know if I can show you what it looks like. I must be going to break it now. Can you see that? Look at that. See, that's the hub of our shows. Everything's programmed in those little buttons, and there's even a little button with Divinity on it. Can you see that? Oh, it's coming back.
Come on.
I've not been touching anything.
Press the button for Peggy Cam.
Peggy Cam. Which one is it?
It's got Peggy on it.
I can't see one with Peggy on
Second
it.
one down.
Oh, Peggy.
There we are.
Did she want a wee wee, or was she chasing a cat?
I'm not sure. Have you been fiddling with my buttons?
Yes, we're looking at your didgeridoo.
It all makes perfect sense to me. I'm sorry, I've run up 2 and 3 flights.
So
of stairs.
Charlie's is the licence to drive a double decker.
Oh, it'd be like Summer Holiday. I'd be Do Re Mi. Uno.
You would.
Honestly, as he just showed you my little setup.
Yep.
So you got all the... Can you see all the little faces? There's still a Black's face somewhere. She's there.
Is there 2 divinities or just one?
Yeah, because there's Divinity answers and questions.
You see, you've even got them sorted out.
And then you press that to go to a separate folder, which is all the phone room girls.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Charlie Mitchell says, was there a grumpy Les Dawson style bus driver in Summer Holiday? No, but there will be. Did I make it? No, it's called a Stream Deck. But I program it so I change it, because I teach. Ugh. So I teach from here. I used to teach around the world. Doesn't happen anymore. But I've set up as best I can to be able to teach from here, so that I can kind of like create PowerPoint appearing here, or a video can come up. Like I have different cameras set up, so I have a whiteboard that I can then write on. So yeah, I had to kind of learn this technology
All
as
by
quickly as possible.
yourself.
I did, but I did. I've learnt it, and it's kind of good, apart from when the internet dies, or we break the law by showing too much Cilla Black.
Yes. Karen Avey says they have a gorgeous theatre in Canada, in Ontario. Well, we'll make a note of that, won't we?
Oh yeah, I love
You
Canada.
didn't you?
Really loved it. Canada and Australia, I've loved when I worked in both those places, and I totally see why people would want to emigrate.
Peter Brooker says, any chance of one of your future videos could be Peggy Mount in the sitcom You're Only Young Twice? I love that sitcom.
I'd have to be Peggy Mount, yeah?
No. You can be the actress lady. What's her name? Oh, what was her name? Oh, I can't remember.
Pat Coombs.
No, there's an actress in it.
Cathwell says, has Peggy ever interrupted my classes? No. What do I have halfway down the stairs?
A baby gate.
So I put a baby gate across on the stairs when I'm up. So this is our attic. We're up on the top floor. So this is 3rd floor.
Before all the COVID happened and everything, we were going to turn the upstairs of the house into like a little B&B.
We did turn it into an Airbnb. We had a
for
listing.
Airbnb. And
No night, Thomas.
No night, Thomas. So we were all ready to sort of hire it out. And then a week later, COVID happened.
Yeah, we just clicked like go live on Airbnb. So this was a
This is the lounge.
this was like a lounge with a dining room. We bought kettles and
And there's a
set it all up.
bedroom next door, which is the guest bedroom, and then there's a shower toilet room, all on the top level. So we were going to hire the whole of the level out, make a little bit of money. And then COVID happened, and then Jamie said, I need upstairs for
an office.
my work. So
Yeah.
it all happened quite well, really, didn't it?
Spencer Carter said, do we remember the sitcom where Molly Sugden accidentally goes into space?
Yes.
Come back, Mrs. Noah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit, yeah. Lally Bowers, that's her name.
What's that? And there's one where there's another sitcom with John Inman where he has a fish and chip shop, isn't there?
How's your cock, Rock?
How's your rock cock?
How's your rock cock?
Is that
Rock Factory.
a rock factory?
And he gives a big part to Vivian Johnson, who's the nurse in Are You Being Served? So she has a proper like speaking role, like a proper.
Vivian Johnson, yeah.
Yeah. I think she goes, hello there, Mr. Neville. How are you, Mr. Neville? So she's like a proper little part.
There you go. James Sheen has said, I'm so glad you have the painting on the wall by Dame Edna, the tinted lass.
Yeah.
She's in a little Adidas tracksuit.
The modern version, that one.
It's little version we got. Go on a road trip to Scotland and record it as a documentary with sketches throughout. Oh, we'd love to. On it, like I say, I worked on the rigs offshore of Aberdeen, so going up there would be really fun for me. Taking Alan to see all that stuff. But yeah, Scotland's such an amazing, huge, beautiful place.
I know we're only a little country, but there's so many nice parts to it
Yeah.
that you just can't see without
Well, it's
driving.
quite big. Actually, it's really big.
I know, but you can't see
Surprisingly
without
big,
driving,
yeah.
can you? Because it's all like you sort of have
There's
to
a beautiful
remind-
like road trip you can do right around the edge. Guys, it is. I've noticed it's like past 11 o'clock. So, totes understand if it's bedtime for people. We've got a bit of drink going, so we'll hang out. But honestly, if you want to go to bed, obviously go to bed.
They can leave whenever they want. You know?
No, do you know what I mean, though? Don't feel you have to hang out with us just because we're supping. We're at home. Well, you're at home, so actually it doesn't matter. Mark Monday and Man Pearson.
I knew there was a reason why I'll be friends with you, Martin.
Martin Garton Spence could book a wee venue here in Aberdeen. I worked, Martin, in a little museum in Aberdeen that was like a sort of weird, like soldiers' museum. I can't remember the name of it. It's only little. And anyway, I found a room where you could dress up as soldiers. Can you imagine the fun I had for an hour dressing up as various soldiers?
Oh, Karen, I don't have pierced ears. I have one that I did when I was a student. I wish I did because I'd have some lovely danglers. Yeah, it's just clip-ons for me. And I've got big fat lobes as well. So when I'm buying earrings, I'm going to make sure they're like Transformer clips.
Spencer's asking if I was on the oil rig when Bucks Fizz performed. Now, I'm not that old, but that was a rig I worked on. So that rig has now been decommissioned, but I used to go out and work on it. It's called the Bray Bravo. So yeah, that one I used to work on. There were men on that rig that had worked there when Bucks Fizz came and filmed that. It was a right to do for them, but there were also stories they told me about them. Bray says he wants to hang out with you guys. Well, Bray, honestly, when this
everything
is all
clears up, we'll
cleared up, let's hang out. Come to Scarborough and we'll take you out for a drink. And
bring your little doggies.
we don't go anywhere gay though. I don't think there is anywhere gay in Scarborough.
Everyone's happy and gay.
It's all
Just
friendly. But we can't take you out on the pool break because we don't know where to go.
Jason Darcy said he's laid on the bed with his leg up. What are you up to?
Why is he leg up, love?
I'm laid on the bed with my leg up. Oh, she's a rum on that one. She's got somebody's bought her a calendar and she's not given her it yet.
Lisa wants to know what's your neck size for necklaces.
Oh, it's like 3 yards.
It's big.
Just let's say I can't get anything from Elizabeth Duke.
We get these little extenders.
I have to buy extenders.
It's like being on a plane and asking for the little seatbelt of frame.
Yeah. Because a pretty little
Melanie.
a pretty little necklace won't go around my neck. I've got to have like 3 or 4 extensions on it.
We might not next year. Diet starts, doesn't it, in January?
Well, it's mid-January most probably. When all my mince pies have gone.
Karen Ethelston's taking us to bed.
Oh, is she?
We're going to pop onto her little handheld device, I think.
Oh, she's about a Maine Coon cat.
My Maine Coon cat, Little Minx, and I are watching on the iPad while she's tucked up.
Oh, little pussy. Oh, he's in Larry Grayson mode.
Thomas says you should do Mama Cass.
Yeah, I do. I want to do a Mamas and Papas song. I keep telling her.
We will do. We're going to do Top of the Pops from the 70s or 60s as well, so we can do like a little mashup of those sort of acts.
Yeah, we've got to be careful now. What with YouTube police.
But it's fine. Like, I don't know why it got pulled. I guess it's because it's live and it just thinks we're playing someone else's video. Because any of the videos we put up, they do like a copyright check and it comes saying this is the property of the Spice Girls, and then I just click I know
Yeah,
it
we
is.
are.
Good.
So give them the money then.
And then
They can have the bloody money, mummy.
Thomas Corrigan is still here, and he said he was going to bed about
He says
half
no
an hour
slacking.
ago.
Is that a Chuckle Brothers?
Or it might be from Odd Man Out or something. We were talking about other shows.
Oh yeah.
No slacking. Is it about Larry Grayson? Is that Larry Grayson?
Slack Alice is.
Because there's a lot of shut that door going on.
Apricot Lil and Slack Alice.
Pixie Pie says, "How about a Young Doctors?" We will leave it in your hands, people.
Go on, tell her. Tell her when we did it. We've not only did that, we've done it, but we've got one of the producers loves it.
Oh, here we go. Andy McDonald.
Darren Gray loves it, and he worked on it.
Andy McDonald says, "Can I tell any of the Cheryl Baker stories?" It's exactly the story you've just told, Cheryl, Andy. So the ladies' sheets got auctioned off, got raffled off amongst the fellas because they weren't washed.
That's what.
Cheryl Baker and Jay Aston had like their little rooms, but their sheets didn't get washed. They got raffled off amongst the men.
Did they?
Yeah. Eggs and Baker.
Look at
But also it was dead annoying for everyone on there. They were dead annoyed because it meant a huge amount more work.
Andrew Chapman says, "I don't do cellar. Don't do cellar."
We don't anymore.
No, it's just
Not only is she rude to air stewards, but she's fucked up our YouTube.
She sounds like a right rat bag.
Yeah, Pixie Pie, don't worry about it, my love. We did Young Doctors
About a year and a half ago.
August 2020, July 2020. We didn't really do any of the characters because I didn't know any of them. We just did a really fast-paced,
Ada
mental kind of Young Doctors.
I need to make sure Ada was in it.
Yeah, really silly. I got to play a lot of saucy nurses that were getting like engaged, and we did a lot of Bunny's Bar sort of dancing, which we enjoyed.
Yeah, I love that. I love that sitcom. Wait, what a sitcom was it? Soap opera.
The Land of Make-Bridges. Bet the sheets were stiff by the end of the month.
We were actually listening to Bucks Fizz on Christmas Day, weren't we, with our Bucks Fizz?
We were. We had Bucks Fizz with Bucks Fizz on. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember because my brother used to play a song over and over again, and it was the Land of Make Believe, so that brought a lot of memories back.
What scary, horrible memories?
No, not horrible, just like, oh no, the words to this, and no. With the little girl at the end.
Yeah.
I go to bed with the baby.
Yeah.
Philip Jacques Fortinbras. I'd love to do I'd love a bit of Benidorm at some point in the future. Yeah, I think Benidorm's kind of crying out for our little magic.
Yeah.
I've not watched any of it.
Yeah, it is.
So I kind of need to watch it.
Yeah, there's so many characters in that, but there are some little good ones that we can recreate.
Pixie Pie is at work tomorrow at Sainsbury's. Where's your Sainsbury's? In Scarbados. But anyway, she's got to go to bed.
Oh, no, Pixie
Or
Pie.
he's got to go to bed. Or they've got to go to bed. Yeah, I've not watched Benidorm. Alan's watched all of them.
I love the early ones. The later ones get a little bit weird for me because what's the thing you call it? Jumping the shark?
Yeah, Jump the Shark.
Where some programs just go on too long.
And it's gone past its sell-by date.
I thought Benidorm had that, but the early Benidorms are great. And they bring everybody in. Jane Collins. And...
I used to work abroad a lot, so I'd go away for like 2 or 3 weeks, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
And at this point, Alan would then binge watch certain things. So
it's
certain
stuff he
shows,
wouldn't watch, you see. So I thought, well, I can watch it now because he's not here.
So yeah, like I don't know what else. DL and Pasco, Silent Witness, all stuff I wouldn't watch.
So yeah, and I tell you who is funny in Benidorm from start to finish is the is it Tony Maudsley?
Yeah, from Corrie.
He's so funny. He's the sort of comedy hairdresser, big chubby hairdresser.
He's a great actor.
He's so funny. But characters like his are great throughout it. But there are some characters which get a bit iffy.
Pixie Pie is a she, and she's a checkout hobbit. She's 4'7".
Yeah, go Pixie Pie. Do you sell pies?
Are you here in Scarborough though? Because we'll come and find you.
We'll come and bother you.
We'll give you a banana handshake.
We'll come and bother you.
There was a comment came up that I wanted. Did we enjoy Scarborough, the show?
I had high hopes for it.
Yeah, I find it arrogant. I thought it was arrogant as a writer. I felt it was an arrogant piece of writing.
There was one scene where he wrote about the hairdressers, and it was completely lifted from a documentary called Four Salons by the Seaside, because he uses like the names of Mrs. Bockham, and all these are real people in this like documentary. And I thought, oh great, we're going to go down that, you know. It was just very long-winded, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked it, but I felt it was arrogant. I felt it wasn't written as a 6-episode kind of comedy drama. It was written as I'm cocky and I'm going to give you a little bit of everyone because I know this is going to run and run.
And it didn't.
Yeah, so nothing felt resolved, nothing felt real. It felt like we just tickled 8 or 12 people's stories.
Yeah, I missed his style from Benidorm, because his style in Benidorm was, you know, they're here for a holiday, so let's get all the gags in.
And like it complete.
Yeah, in one season.
Yeah.
Because it's like the start, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the season of the Benidorm.
Martin Garten Spencer says, oh my God, I thought it was just me that spotted the ceiling from 3 salons. It wasn't.
Yeah, Mrs. Bockham. I love Mrs. Bockham.
My mate played Mrs. Bockham.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah, so my mate Ronnie Roberts played Mrs. Bockham, and you'll know this, Martin Garten Spence. So the woman who played Mrs. Bockham was in Tenko. So yeah, Ronnie Roberts from Tenko.
Anthony Berry, if he's still in, he sent me Salons by the Seaside the other day. Thinking you said you love this, and I sort of say, well, I already know it.
Do you know, we found it because Caroline Aherne recommended it. Do you remember?
Oh, did she?
Yeah. And it was when my mate Katie worked in the BBC archive, and Caroline Aherne recommended this show and said it's so funny, it's so amazing. And I said to my friend Katie, can you find it in the archive? And she bought me a little VHS of it.
It's amazing. Look out for it. I'll tell you one little bit. There's one of the salons, and they have a handbag out back which they lend out for funerals.
Yeah, it's got little
it's
things
got
in
little
it.
handkerchiefs in it, a little bag of little polo mints, some coins, and then she's got a list of all the people who've died in a book that they write down, because it's like to sort of keep everybody up to date of who's gone over the bridge.
So Slimbo, your comment has been censored by YouTube, so it's not me. I'm going to now show it. So even just putting those little stars in it, it's still not letting you through.
They're being brutal tonight.
So yeah, we could do Tenka. We want to do Tenka, but we're going to wait till it's hotter so we can do it outside.
And I need to lose a bit of weight. It wouldn't work.
But we're not going to do any Sanite pies or anything like that.
No.
Paul McFarlane says, "Can we please do Prison Sublocate? I promise you, we're going to.
We need a good day weather.
We'll do it next year. And I think we're going to do 6 Cell Block H videos. So it's going to be across the year. And it's going to be like Prison Cell Block H 1980. Prison Cell Block H 1981. So we'll do every year of it.
And you know us by now, we like to be pretty good with our reenactments. And we have been looking for a warder jacket, which I found. Unfortunately, none in my size. So far...
So I get the dream rolls.
She's getting all the rolls for warders.
But that's all right. Alan could be all like Frankie Doyle and B. Smith and stuff.
We've got denim. I've got a yellow. I'm still looking for a sage-coloured blouse. We've got tartans for the later years. We've got a Judy Brighton wig.
Comments coming in. Thomas Corrigan, you're still here.
Thomas Smith, you've got Panto to go tomorrow.
Peter Brooker, how about doing Rock Follies?
What's that?
It's got Rula Lenska in it and lots of big hair. We'll have to do a bit of research on Rock Follies.
Yeah, it is.
Bray says, have we seen the Cockfields yet? Loved it.
Love it. Love it. Very funny.
Totally loved it.
We love the man who works at the care home, who does all the dancing.
The camp guy. On it, that's when I watched it. I thought that's a role I wish I'd got. Don't you?
Yeah.
Think I'd be perfect for that role.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't look like overly like naughty, but he can do it.
And I like how offended he is when that girl says she hasn't watched the Queen's speech.
Watched the Queen's speech. Andrew Chapman says, don't forget, Tenko was filmed in Dorset in a sandpit. So we could do it. Scarborough Beach is crying out for it.
Yeah.
Thomas, you need to go to bed, my love. We love you, and
You've got
you should
Panto
go
tomorrow.
to bed.
You got your 100th Panto.
Naughty boy, go to bed.
To me, to you.
Will we get the grog from Aldi?
No, we'll make it our own, and we'll put it in shampoo bottles.
We talked about like opening like a B&B that was Prison Cell Block H themed at one stage, and you'd get your drinks in like a Timotei bottle.
Yeah.
And then you could pay extra to have us come and rough up the cell.
Yeah. So what happens is you turn up, we go through all your bags, we'll make you stand by a thing and take photographs of you. We do strip searches.
We wouldn't do strip search.
Joking.
Then you go to your room.
Throw you into your room.
We'll give you. We'll make you make your own bed.
We'll give you like brown mince on a plate for your food. We throw.
But then you can like pay extra to have us come in as screws and do a cell search,
and throw talc
or
everywhere.
just come in as like Jacko and Lil and
Duffy
throw talc around your cell.
Yeah. Bully you for money.
Bray Tucker says the husband's son creeps me out with his smile. Yeah, because he's all gums, isn't he? But what a wonderful actor.
Oh, he's funny. I find him really funny, him.
Here we go. James Sheen, you'll be aware of this. Are you aware of Don't Drink the Water with Pat Coombs and Blakey?
Yeah, the spin-off from After on the Buses.
Does he play Blakey?
Yeah, I think he's Blakey, or Blakey-ish. And I think she might be his sister. And they sort of emigrate to Spain and it just doesn't work. Yeah. But I was really shocked because Jamie, I think, bought me the whole box set of On the Buses years and years ago. And I was shocked when Stan leaves. He leaves the series.
Oh yeah, you told me, and then Blakey moves in or something.
Blakey sort of moves in, and it's all written by Blakey and the actor who played Jack, and and then Arthur disappears. So Olive and Arthur get divorced. Is that what's going on?
Pixie Pie, who quite frankly told us she was going to bed a number of hours ago, has said, do we remember how we used to live?
Yeah, we used to watch it at school.
Yeah, I used to watch it at school, so I do remember it, about a rich and a poor family.
Yeah.
I don't remember it enough, but I remember it existed. Here we go, let's have a look over here. We've got...
Oh yeah, Anthony mentioned the salons by the seaside.
Didn't they emigrate to Australia? I'm not sure what that was about.
Was that the Blakey?
Might be oh yeah, is it? I don't know. Maybe Stan emigrated to Australia. How was your Satan Xmas meal?
We bought lots of veggie lumps. I call them veggie lumps. We bought a great one from Aldi.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? And it had bacon on it.
Which was a protein lump with stuffing in it and fake bacon around it. That was really good. Jamie made like a sort of fake beef lump,
Out of black beans and red wine.
which was wonderful. And when you're in a relationship for 20 odd years, your presents change from like, silky boxer shorts, perfume and aftershave to meat slicers. So I bought Jamie for his birthday a meat slicer.
I was so excited by it.
And so using the meat slice for Jamie's seitan lumps has been a godsend. hasn't
Yeah,
it?
because I make these big lumps of this seitan, which is fake meat, like veggie protein. But the slicer means you can slice it into these amazing little slices and have it in sandwiches or shred it for pasta or lovely.
So yeah, it was lovely. We didn't miss meat. You've never had meat for years and years and years. I didn't miss it. It was great.
Loads of questions coming in. Will we be doing some new Esme videos in 2022? Definitely.
We tend to do Esme when she's on TV, when she's around.
I don't know. I don't know when we'll do next video. We'll do another video, but I've got a big project on with work, so I don't know if there'll be a video this weekend. I don't know.
It might be in like a week or so, but
Because I've really got to do this work.
So you might get a lot of repeats in true Christmas style, or photos, but we might not do a film just yet because of your work.
Depends how we get on with because my work is I've got to make these videos about emotional intelligence.
And he's got a cut-off date. So he didn't make videos normally, but because as you'll know, it takes a while to video something, edit it, and so.
Martin Garten Spence says, "I love that, Alan. My husband's dying for me to buy him a meat slicer. It's a really good present. I loved it.
They're not cheap, you know.
Tell everyone what I got you for Christmas."
Like a coal.
No, tell them really.
Apron.
No.
Washing liquid.
What I really got you.
No, I'm joking. He bought me some felt tip pens.
No.
No, he bought me
2 of them.
2 of them. He bought me 2 Carol Lee Scott LPs, which, as you know, I'm a big fan of grot bags because I'm a big fan of Carol Lee Scott. And if you don't know that Carol Lee Scott was a wonderful entertainer, she could sing a whole tune, and he bought me 2 of her LPs, which I've never really listened to.
And one of them is
signed, not to me, unfortunately, because she's over the bridge. But it's signed from the lady herself.
2 Grotbags LPs.
Yeah, so in true honour of Carol Lee Scott, I think it was probably New Year's Eve, we'll pop them on.
We will. And Alan got me some clothing, so I am wearing one of them, this cardigan. But I've also I'll wear them over the next few weeks on the live shows because Alan got me some lovely clothes, and he got me a lovely fur coat.
Well, it's not fur. It's like teddy bear fur.
Yeah, but I'll be wearing that around.
So I bought him one last year, but it was far too big. Yeah.
Martin Garten Spencer says, Carol Lee Scott LPs. It's 11:30. I know, we're going to go.
We're going to go
it's
and have
bedtime.
a cat of tea. And you
can hear Peggy. She wants to go.
Look for the cats.
You alright, Pegs? Come here.
She wants to see the cats.
Honestly, thank you all so much for all your support this last year. It's been a bit of a shitty year for us all, but
we've made the most
we've
of it, haven't
kind
we?
of like mined a little bit of gold out of all of that shit, and so let's make sure 2022 is just as great. Whatever the world throws at us, we can still make it a little bit more fun.
And we
with a
haven't
bit of
been
lippy
able
and a wig.
We haven't been able to do it without your love and support.
Yeah,
we
honestly.
mean that. We mean that from the bottom of our hearts.
Honestly,
so thank you so much for all your support.
It feels like we've made a whole bunch of new friends, and we're so grateful to have found our tribe.
And thanks for all the cards and the presents this Christmas. Thanks for all the tips. Thanks for buying the calendar. All this helps us carry on with our love.
And we've got places to go and stay all around the world. We're going to Chuck Tro's in New Hampshire. We're going to Dave's in Carolina. We've got the McFarlanes in Scotland.
Mark's going to be he's going to give us a van to live in.
We've got Charlie who's going to drive
us a double decker.
But honestly, it's lovely. So Charlie said it for all of us. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. We're going to say big good night. I'm not going to hand over to Scylla because she's
stab us in the back.
Stab us in the back.
And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I seem to run out of coffee.
You can be anything you want to be there.
You can see anything you want to see there.
There's excitement in the air for you and me there. Fancy free there, take your family there, but you've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. You'll be what you want to be. See what you want to see. 7 holes the key there. Be there. Got to be there. Just you and me there.
You just got to
be there.
be there. The time is now. Be there.
You've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. You'll be what you want to be. See what you want to see. There'll be you and me there. Be there.
Hello, customers. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Pack up and piss off.